Nintendo just announced Minecraft Steve as the new DLC character for Smash Ultimate. So we're going to take a look at what his potential moveset will be based on what we can see from the reveal. So right off the bat, we get to see Minecraft Steve's crouch, forward smash, and down smash. And it's very clear from these clips that those are in fact these moves. The next clip we see appears to be Minecraft Steve's forward air, although it looks like it could be nair as well, but it probably forward air. The next clip is almost certainly his down tilt, and as you can see here, it spawns a roast chicken from Smash. That probably doesn't happen every time because then you could just heal a bunch. So I assume it's either like RNG related, or if you down tilt once, then there's like a cooldown before you can get another roast chicken. Now, at first glance, I thought the clip with the fishing rod was Steve's side B, kind of like how Isabelle has a fishing rod for her side B. But then after watching the video a little bit more and hearing from chat, it seems like that's gonna be Steve's grab. So if he has a tether grab, then that means he probably has a tether recovery as well, in addition to his up B recovery. And then in the animation, it appears that he's doing up throw with the piston. So I feel like his back throw and forward throw may potentially use a piston as well, and even down throw. Now in the next clip where he's building the blocks, and in the clip after that where the other alts are building blocks, I think those are a few of his various potential down Bs, and I'll explain what I mean by that later on. But it kind of has to do with the next clip, which is Minecraft Steve gathering material from the ground. I think this is his neutral B, and I think it comes into play when we're talking about the down B. I'll get into that later on. The next clip is most certainly his up air. This move is simply an axe swing upwards. In the next clip, he jumps up and drops an anvil on Piranha Plant. This seems to be his down air, and it probably works similarly to Pac-Man's fire hydrant. Based on the clip, it doesn't appear to have a spike hitbox. We're not really sure though. But my best guess is that it works similarly to the hydrant, where it just launches you like up into the side. But it's probably very similar to Pac-Man's hydrant in the sense that if you're under Steve, you probably shouldn't challenge anvil, and you should probably just shield or run away. In the next clip, we see that Alex is a playable alt. We see her running and attacking with the sword, but it seems like this character has a similar mechanic to Min Min or Mega Man, where you can jab or F-tilt while running. So this leads me to believe that this is Minecraft Steve's jab. Also, notice how in this clip, the sword is a diamond sword as opposed to iron, which we saw before, or wooden like the axe. In the next clip, we see both Alex and Steve on minecarts, and I'm pretty sure that this move is their side B, and I'll talk a little bit more about the side B later because we're gonna see another clip near the end that gives us a better look at how this works. The next clip I also think is this character's down B, in addition to the other move that I think is also down special, which is when Minecraft Steve builds with blocks. And then finally we see Alex flying away using the Elytra or Elytra. I don't know how to pronounce the word. I just looked it up. I thought it was pronounced Elytra, but when I looked up the word, it says Elytron is the singular version of it, and it's pronouncing it Elytron. So I don't know, Elytra, Elytra, whatever. Alex is flying away on it, and it appears that this up B is going to have a mechanic similar to Meta Knight in Brawl, where you can glide. Now at first when watching the video, I was really confused about how both down B and neutral B worked. Neutral B appears to gather materials which not only improve your weapons and tools, but also get you the blocks you need in order to build. Now you may have noticed that in the reveal trailer, the quality of the tools that Minecraft Steve uses in his attacks varied. So in one clip he had an iron sword, and then in the clip with Alex she had a diamond sword. In the clip where Minecraft Steve does a forward air, or what appears to be a forward air, he has a gold pickaxe versus a stone pickaxe when he was gathering materials. And then in the clip when he was doing his up air, he had a wooden axe. So what I think neutral B does in addition to gathering tools for you to build with, is that it also gathers materials for you to improve your tools with. So the longer you charge neutral B, the stronger your melee attacks that involve any tool that can be upgraded in the actual game Minecraft. Which means that your down smash, for example, probably wouldn't be stronger because it uses a bucket of lava as opposed to a pickaxe. But moves like forward air or F smash or running jab / running F tilt, whatever that move is, those would increase in damage and probably knockback by you charging neutral B. Now what I was confused about was down B, because I think pressing down B is both for replacing the TNT and redstone as well as for replacing other blocks, but I didn't know when it decides to do either one. At first I thought that if you charge neutral B, the amount that you charge it will determine whether you're able to place TNT or place normal blocks. Either that, or I thought that it uses RNG to determine whether you get redstone and TNT as opposed to normal blocks. But then I realized another possibility, and here's how I think down B actually works. If you press down B on the ground and then hold B and walk, you'll place TNT in front of you and then redstone for as long as you walk and hold B at the same time. If you jump in the air and then press down B, you'll place a block under you. To stack blocks on top of each other, you just repeatedly jump and do down B. To place normal blocks in front of each other, you stand on the block that you've already placed, press down B, and then while holding B, walk forward, and it'll automatically place blocks. So to build a house, so to speak, kind of like the house that you see in the reveal, you would jump, press down B, jump, press down B, jump, press down B, and then to build the roof, you'd press down B while standing on the top block and then walk forward. And then by holding B and walking, you place blocks adjacent to the one that you're currently standing on. So I think that explanation makes a lot more sense than Neutral B using RNG or a charge system to determine what blocks you can place. And then I think charging Neutral B simply increases the number of blocks you can place, increases the amount of redstone you can place, thus increasing the distance you can have between the TNT and the pressure plate. And then finally, I think it increases the quality of your tools for melee attacks. There's a lot to unpack in this final clip that we have here, where everyone's playing on the stage. Let's start on the right side with Alex. You see that she uses the minecart rails and she side Bs to the left, or what I assume is the side B. And notice how since there's a wall there, a redstone torch appears on the wall and then she bounces off. And notice how also Alex gets knocked out of the minecart when she hits the wall. So what I think happens is if you side B into a wall, you get knocked out of the minecart and then it goes off on its own. And then notice here how Donkey Kong gets put into the minecart when it hits him, and then he's in kind of like that berry animation. So I'm not really 100% sure how it works, but maybe when you side B into someone, they'll get hit, or maybe you just get launched out of the minecart period and then they get put into it. I'm not really sure. But it does appear that when you do hit a wall or any kind of obstacle, you get launched out of the minecart and then it just goes off on its own and can potentially grab your opponents. And if you catch them off guard and you get them off stage, then you can potentially kill them. So now let's take a look at the left side. You can see Minecraft Steve using the Elytra. I'm just going to call it Elytra because that just feels more comfortable. And right here, it does look like you can indeed change your trajectory. So there seems to be a gliding mechanic with the up B, just like there was with Mennonite in Brawl. And it looks like the developers or whoever made this trailer were purposely trying to show us that they purposely tried to land Steve onto the pressure plate so that he could detonate the TNT. So it seems like using down B and placing the TNT at ledge, for example, would be a good like ledge trapping tool. You could like stay to the side near the pressure plate and then try to read a jump, or you could just blow them up if they like neutral get up or attack get up or something. And then finally at the very end, we see what is very obviously Steve's final smash, where he uses the piston to launch his enemy into a room where they can't escape because it has a iron door, and then creepers come near you and explode, and then Minecraft Steve eats food while you're exploding. So it seems like we have a decent idea of what Minecraft Steve's moveset is going to be. His F smash and down smash are really obvious. So are his forward air, his down tilt, his up air. I think his side special is very obviously the minecart. His jab is almost certainly the sword swing that we see Alex doing. There are some moves missing here like up tilt, F tilt, up smash. And then also I'm not 100% sure about neutral B and down B, how those work exactly. But those are things that we'll see in a couple days when Sakurai tells us more about the character. So hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys have any thoughts or your own opinions on how the moves might work, then feel free to let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video.